Zimbabwe at the moment is going through a bit of a political crisis. We've just had an election. Our president has retained power after 21 years in power, and that has affected our ministry tremendously in Zimbabwe. Our main ministries are, for example, the first one is literature. We distribute Bibles and good Christian books. We go to churches. We use book tables to distribute these things. But the problem is that we're struggling to get into the churches. So if I go to a pastor and I say, can I come to your church and sell Bibles? He'll say, yeah, you can come. If I say to him, can I come and talk about missions? He says, no, you can't come. And so we use Bibles and books as a door to get into the church. That helps us to then sell Bibles, talk about our way, and talk about missions. And then the next step after that is to then work with the churches. And we try and stimulate youth into missions by holding youth conferences. And we go around to our 4 main cities in Zimbabwe. We've got 4 main cities and a lot of small towns. But we're focusing on the main cities just to get the young people excited about missions. And we're using music, creative ministries, drama, mime, and get the young people to come. And then we get them, just to talk about missions, praying about missions, and then asking, how can you be involved? The church relations side then leads us into our training program, which we have, and it's done in a town about 80 kilometers northwest of Harare, and it's over a 2-year period, and we cover 4 modules. We have an intensive training period, we have a school of evangelism, we've got a church planting school, and then in their 4th phase we take them into the Zambezi Valley where they must then plant churches, and that's their practical part of the program. And then and our 4th main ministry is to work amongst the Tonga people. They're the Zimbabwean, what we call the forgotten people. They live in the Zambezi Valley, they don't have much exposure, they've been neglected, and for the last 40 years have basically been all on their own, these people. So we've started a church strengthening work among them. There's already some small churches that exist there, and these small churches, we go there, we help them with discipleship, we help them with evangelism, and then we then help them to go out and to reach their own people. If you and I had to go into this area, we wouldn't see anybody. But if the local Tonga people that we are working with went into the Zambezi Valley area where we work, people just come. They just appear out of the bush. And as them reaching their own people is one of the keys that we are using. And then we would like to, strengthen the church that's there. It's a very dualistic church, animistic. They go and worship their ancestors on Monday. They go to church on Sunday. And so we really are struggling to strengthen the church there. We've also got a key medical work going on. We've got one nurse, resident nurse there. She's one of our team members, and she holds clinics every day. Up to 200 people come to her clinics. Main problems are malaria, AIDS, TB, and all the other related diseases. And so she treats all these patients, stops her clinic, does a discipleship class with the captive audience that she's got there, and then goes on and then continues with her clinic. And this is the way that we're getting into the community that's there. Here's how you can pray for us in Zimbabwe. First of all, pray for a solution to the political upheaval that we've got. We have a training program, we have a work in the Zambezi Valley, and both have been disrupted by the political upheaval that we've got. So pray for a solution to our political turmoil. Pray for Vicky in the Zambezi Valley. She is trying to continue with her medical clinics. The Youth League have chased her away. She's just gone back into the valley, and so we really need to find a solution for her to continue working. She's also desperate for workers. If you could pray for workers to join her in medical, in children's work, and in working with the church to strengthen and help disciple the church members. I think the third area you can pray for is our team in Harare. We have a desperate need for personnel in terms of admin, finance, and personnel just to come alongside us and to help our teams that are ministering in the valley.